Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Georgie and this is GGGlam. If you've been here before, hello and welcome back. If you haven't, then please join. Come along for this journey. I am a mum and I'm just trying to navigate mum life whilst looking good. Or at least attempting to. I wanted to show you today, as you've probably seen from the title, I do my own lashes and I want to show you how I do this. What you will need in this video is lashes, glue, a mirror and some tweezers. That's all you will need, so make sure you grab those and come join me whilst we do our lashes. So I'm going to show you how I do my day-to-day Russian style lashes. I've done these for years now, absolute years. I've just changed the product I use and sort of the techniques I've used over these years, but I've always been doing this just purely for the fact of it's been easier for me. At points, obviously, I've gone and got my lashes done because that's way easier anyway. To be quite frank with you, I love doing things myself. I'm a DIY queen. I always have been. I just find it way easier to stick a pair of eyelashes on or a pair of nails on myself, just like so. What you'll need is some flathead tweezers. The thicker the tip, the better, to be honest with you. Some lashes. Choose whichever you want. Even if you've got a full set and you want to cut them up, you can do it that way. It's a little bit easier. Just grab them like this. The first ones I'm going to be using are the Primark ones here. I think they're about £5 these days, and as you can see, I've used them quite often, and I have about like 7 here that I just clamp together, use as and when, and they go from sizes 8mm to 12mm. Yeah, my baby in the background. And then I've got these ones which are also really nice. These are from Shein. These are a bit more like your Russian lashes, whereas these are more like a clump of classics together, but I just mix the two. I sort of put the base on with these and then build with these. You could just use one or the other, but for me, I just like the look of them both together, to be honest with you. I'm probably going to do this as fast as I can because I've got my baby in the background. I personally, this is not me promoting it, but I use hair glue, and this glue is my ride or die. So I had a friend in, I'm sure it was in Nottingham, and I had a friend and she taught me about this because she was like, I always use hair glue. Shout out to Becca. I feel like it was Becca. If it was you, Rebecca, thank you. Shout out to you, because I'm sure it was you who taught me to use hair glue, and I've literally been using it for years, absolute years. It's insane. It's insane. But what I do is you get given in the Primark ones these little holes, and they are for filling your glue in. Is give that a bit of a shake, and then I pour that into the hole, and it's black as well, so it matches the lashes, but I pour a little bit of that on. The one thing I will say about this lash glue is do not get it on your clothes because it won't come out. If it's on your clothes, I learned the hard way, but if it's on your clothes, it will not come out. But when it's on your skin, it's almost like a bit like PVA glue, and you could just peel it off. So that's why it's good on your lashes. On the actual tray is I take off the tray each one that I want to use. So I'm going to start with, is this 12mm, which is my outer corner. I'm going to do almost a cat eye. Grab them, try and grab them as close to the root as possible, and then you just want to dip it in the tray, and then I just put it back somewhere on the tray like that. Yeah, so I just put it back on the tray, and that way it can dry a little bit, because you don't want it to be still wet that it goes straight onto your lashes, because it won't stick. You want to leave it for a minute. Place it on your hand if you need to readjust the position on your tweezers as well. I would highly recommend. But we're just going to dip that in again, and then place it on the side as it seems. So that's the 12mm. I'm then going to grab a couple of the smaller ones. We're going to go from longer to shorter. And I'm going to grab the 10mm. Actually, no, these are 8mm, sorry. 8mm. Readjust where you need to. And then go back into the glue. Right, I just had to quickly go to the baby. I'm going to take probably the first one I did here, the 12. I'm going to take that one. You can either go on top of your eyelash line or below. I like with these ones to go below with the 12. And I just drag it through. And then I sort of fix it into position whilst lifting up. I'm always lifting up. And once that's hooked onto your lashes, just sort of move it around a bit, you see? And that is stuck. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Just, I would always double check that there's none on your tweezers. It's really easy to come off if there is, but it just stops the other ones from getting stuck onto there. And then the same the other side, so drag it under, cover the lashes a little bit. And then just keep an eye on the lashes underneath, because you see that got a little bit on the lashes underneath. But that is all I do to get the lashes on there. Really simple, really easy. This is literally what I've been doing for absolute years. It's quick, it's easy. I'm obviously doing it a little bit slower for you guys. The smaller versions, the 8mm. Just keep an eye on anything they may pick up, because obviously if there's hair in the air. Glue's a bit thicker on this side. So I'm gonna go this side for this one and just drag it up. Clear some of that glue off and then look. It looks hilarious for now. I do that the whole way through and it does look good in the end, I promise. Same again, check there's no lash hairs because you don't want anything to irritate your eye. See that the lashes were getting a little bit stuck to the tweezers, so same again, just wipe your tweezers and go back in. Some of my sheen ones, these ones are really nice. I'll link everything that I've got below so you can grab them, or at least I'll link some similar ones if I can't find these specific ones that I've got, because I've tried so many honestly over these years. I'm gonna go in with, there's quite a few more sizes in this one, so it goes from 9 to 16. I'm gonna take some of the 9mm first. Same concept, exactly the same, nothing changes, no difference. Dab it in the glue, put it on the side. I'm gonna do with a few of these off camera. It's just quicker, to be honest with you. It's got stuck to my tweezers because I didn't clean my tweezers. But that's fine, we just go again. Ones of the sheen are waiting. I've got now my ones from the Primark range that I can then go back in with and stick on. You will feel it potentially stick into the under lashes. That's just whilst it dries. Don't be alarmed, it won't transfer or do anything crazy. And it definitely won't stick your eye together, so you're all right. And then I'm just going to go back in, same again, underneath, latch on to the lashes. I'm going to now go in with some of the smaller sizes in this one, some of the smaller sizes. I'm going to go in with the ones that aren't as thick. So I don't even know what the thickness of. I'm going to go in with, I'm going to get some 10s, 11s, and although I know by looking at some of these, the length of them, it actually does say in the corners. So if you're worried about, oh gosh, she knows what she's talking about with the length, that's literally on these sides. You can see down the side, it's got numbers and then it's got your actual lashes. So don't panic. Anyway, same again. I'm going to go back in to the glue and get that on there and then go back onto the tray. Back onto the tray. Sneeze. Uh-oh. That can happen. I thought I may as well just do it to show you what would happen if you did sneeze. And this is what happens. If the glue isn't yet dried, it will transfer to the bottom lashes. So can you see? But all you do is either whilst it's still wet or whilst it's drying, you can just pick it off. When it's dried or when it's wet, it doesn't really matter. But you see how it goes sticky? You can see that glue. See? All gone. Same on the other side. This one's slightly damper. But you just pull it, you see it goes elastic. It doesn't hurt at all. Not in the slightest. It just peels off. Peels off onto your finger. Normal lash glue, you might be in trouble. I do just love a lash. Now these last actually quite a few days. And I'm going to fill in these smaller gaps. And that's going to be pretty much it. I do different layers each time. It obviously changes with how many or how dramatic I want the look to be, but I will just, I'll come up close for you guys to see. You see that this is what I do. I just love these lashes, but that's what I'm going to do for today because I actually need to go to my small gremlin child. I will put makeup on and show you the finished look and then we can get it, but I need to go and feed him and he's shouting at me. Bye. I have just finished my face. I thought I would show you with the lashes, with the face. It's really like, I've not tried to do a really dramatic lash, so this is why you've got this. But obviously you can build it up, you can have less on there, you can really do any style that suits you with literally the same technique, just used in different sizes and different placements. But that is my eyelash routine. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and join me on this channel. If you want to see something specific, please put it in the comments and I'll be happy to create that look for you. I'm going to start doing some hair stuff soon, I think, and really like broadening this channel. This is my escapism from mum life. But yeah, if you want to escape with me, then please join my channel and we can get to it, you know?